Well, hello friends. Welcome back to DevTools Hacking. Today we are back in my Linux environment, and in the last video I went into Serenity and used HackStudio to write a program, and I ran into all these things I didn't like about it. So today we're going to do some HackStudio improvements. The first one is, or the main one I guess, is going to be about open files. So currently HackStudio works with these editors on the right side, and we have a project tree view on the left side. And you can add editors like this and open different files at the same time. But say that you were to, for example, follow this link here to user includes stdio. We're now in the system header stdio.h, but there's nothing really in the user interface that says this file is now open. And also, it's kind of annoying because say that I've scrolled here to some really interesting place, and then I want to go look at main, but then I want to go back to stdio where I was, but there's no way back. My only way back is to control click on stdio again, but then I'm up here at the top. So I would like it to, if we could have a sort of a concept of open files, and it would allow files that are not part of the project to be open as well, of course. And I'm thinking we'll put that in a little list here at the bottom below the project tree. So I think that's what we'll do today. So let's go and look at this. Wait, that's not the right file. So I have not hacked on HackStudio UI forever. So it's going to take a moment to get back into it. So let's see, the main UI has a HackStudio widget as the main widget of the window. That's cool. So the HackStudio widget is like the main window UI. And then where is the tree view? Create project tree view. Okay, so I think we'll just, instead of putting the tree view in the outer horizontal splitter, we'll put a new widget. Left. Wait, what do we call these normally? We have some right. We have right hand splitter. Yeah, so this will be the left hand splitter, I guess. Left hand splitter. And we'll add a vertical splitter to the outer horizontal splitter. Okay, and then the tree view will go in the left-hand splitter, and we will also add a open files view in the left-hand splitter. Okay, I like how this code is factored. Actually, I think it was Itamar who restructured this. It used to be everything used to be in the main function, like we would build a whole UI. And that thing was unwieldy, so very nice to have it broken into these helper functions and stuff. Open files view. Okay, so here we are gonna create open files view GUI widget. Who's your parent? Okay, so the open files view, which we should probably stash somewhere. We'll put it right next to the tree view here. Maybe a list view will be okay for this. Open files view. I'm thinking, do we need anything other than just a name? Let's do a list view for now. I guess you could imagine showing some state in that list view, like if a document is like modified or not, things like that. I don't know. We'll get to all of those things later. Let's not get carried away with features ahead of time. Okay, so we have a list view, and let's just see that it comes up in the way that I want it to. I'm a little bit. Just gotta double check here that I have the UI right in my head. That's not exactly what I wanted. Why does it look so goofy? Let's see. I guess the why is this one? Oh, it has a preferred size. Oh, I see. So the preferred size will instead move to the left-hand splitter. That's fine. Okay. Size policy is GUI size policy fixed, GUI size policy fill. And let's try that again. Okay, yeah, this is starting to look a bit nicer. And maybe we will grow that guy just a tiny little bit by default here, so that we don't have to see that scroll bar every time. All little details. But I think this is a decent layout. So yeah, so we'll put the open documents down here. Open files view. So now we need somebody to keep track of all of those for us. So how do we keep track of the project? So we have an M project. That's the currently open project. And then we have the concept of a currently open file, which seems a bit misguided, to be honest, because what if you, we have multiple editors. So this thing, I feel like we didn't really bring this guy along when we added support for multiple editors, because now there's like, you have multiple open files. If you have a split view. But anyway, we'll get to fixing him up too. So right now we just want to keep track of which files are open, like all of them. So I think we'll make a vector of maybe just strings, or wait, hold on. That's not enough. We wanted to, what happens when we open a file? We open file, okay, and then current editor set document, sure. And that's if we have this file in the project. So we do project get file. If we have a project file, we use the document from there. Otherwise, if it's an external file, we create a project file on the fly. So I think this here has to change. We're gonna have to keep a set, like, it's probably not right that we're using project file as the name for these, because the external ones are not in the project. But right now project file is a very simple thing anyway. It just has a name and a code document pointer. So for now, I think we can leave that be, and instead we'll just add sort of a hash map maybe to the HackStudio widget that keeps track of these files. So let's see. Auto, it is M open files maybe? Wait. Yes, if there's an open file. Yeah, that's what we want. File name. Okay, so let's add this here. Ref footer to project file. Yeah, so we'll keep track of all of these guys. And this should be non-null ref footer. Okay. So if it is not m open files end. Then, let's see. We'll do that, and then otherwise we will have an else for the old path. Yes. So here is, if it is already open, then current editor set document it value document. Wait, why do we have to const cast here? That's kind of weird. Also, wait. I don't know why this API requires us to const cast. That doesn't seem very ergonomic, but ignoring that right now. Current editor. Oh, and then we have to keep track of if this is a readable file or not. So I guess currently, or until now, we've been treating all external files as read-only and project member files as editable. I think that doesn't really make sense. Like, we should allow you to edit. Of course, you might not be able to save your changes, but still allow you to edit so that you can save them somewhere else, for example. I think we'll all keep that editable, or I kind of don't want to mess with this in this change, so maybe we'll go with read only for now, and then we'll do a separate thing where we change that. Anyways, when we open an external file for the first time, of course, we now have to add it to the open files hash map. Yes, there we go. And then we should be able to create some simple model that just shows the content of that vector. So wait, do we have some simple? I feel like we have some simple model somewhere. That should probably be like a generic thing. I don't remember where that is. I feel like display settings uses it. GUI item list model. Yeah. That's a thing. So you just give it a vector of t, and then it will display that for you. That is basically what we want. So let's use that. Okay, open files view, and then GUI open file model. Wait, no, that's not what it's called. Item list model. Can we just do this maybe? Open files. It's not going to infer it from this, is it? That's too much to ask. Non-null. Wait. What did I put in that thing anyway? I didn't make a vector. I made a hash map. Right, I made a hash map. That's a little bit annoying because then I don't have a random access into this. Since it's a hash map, I can only iterate it, from begin to end, but I can't like access index number 1, 2, 3, and so on. So the lazy approach here would be to simply like keep a vector on the side. And I think maybe that's what we'll do right now. So yeah, this guy is silly. Fix me. This doesn't seem compatible with multiple editors, split editors. Yeah. This contains the keys from mopen files in order, let's say. Or should there be an order? Maybe it should be an order of recency or something. I don't know. Well, let's not think too far ahead. So when we add something to open files, set, then open file list, append file name. I think that's good. And like really we should always be doing this if we don't already have an entry. So maybe, wait, how does this work? Project file. Maybe I didn't structure this super nicely. Maybe it would be better if we did something like, if we don't have a project file, then we will do this. So then in that case, project file is the looked up thing. IT value. How else we have to create it? Yeah, this is gonna be better, because then we can just do this at the end instead of duplicating that branch over and over, which is really weird. I don't know why I did it that way. Okay. Let's see, open files, blah, 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 blah. So here we'll just do this, project file. Boom, boom. Yeah, and this actually kind of resolves itself then, because then there's no editable or read-only path. It's all editable. Although we should probably surface visually in the UI the fact that you can't edit a file or that you can't save to it. Like, you could have a little icon next to the name, or maybe the name could be in red, or I don't know, whatever. It would say somewhere read-only somehow. Probably shouldn't do a move here, but rather, well, maybe a move is fine. Oh wait, no, move is not fine. I wanna use it later. Yeah. Okay. And then if setting it is inserting a new entry, then we'll append it to the list. Yes, it's all coming together. Set model, open files model. Wait, what did I mess up here? 216. I cannot set this guy because he is a ref putter. So just dereference, turning it into a non-null ref putter, and we're good. Okay. We need to make sure we update the model when we're doing this. So I guess we'll need to keep track of it. Open. This factoring, I don't love it. I think we might want to make a custom model for this. I'm just using this one right now for convenience. Files view. Should rename this to open files. Vector maybe. Model update. Yeah, this is pretty sloppy in terms of factoring. But we'll live. Sometimes you just have to get a user interface up and running so that you can sort of learn how it feels like and what you want to do next. Okay, so now we have our little things showing up down here as we open them. That's very cool. And of course, it would be nice if you could double click on these to jump to that file. So that's what we'll do next. Open files view. So on activation, which is what happens when you double click on something, then what you do is you get an index, if I recall correctly. Yes, you get the activated index. So what do we do with this index? Open file. And we open the index data. Wait, can we just do this? No, we have to toString, yeah. Because I added this really convenient API to the model index class. Let's see. So model index now has a data getter, which you can call even without any arguments, and it will just give you like the default data at that index, or the display data, whatever shows up in the GUI for that index. And in our case, that's going to be the file name. So that should just work. In theory. Clickety-clack, clickety-clack. Oh man, love it. That's really rad. Okay. So keeps track of them. And I'm almost thinking now, like, should we have a concept of closing files also maybe? Because now you can sort of accumulate more and more here. Let's see what happens if we open this guy. That didn't work well. Okay, so open file fails. Excuse me. Open file. Why does that fail? Wait, where are we failing? I'm just gonna check this here. DevTools, HackStudio. Say what? That's weird. So let's just log something here then, like open file. Found. Let's just log what we found. Okay, so file name and project file Wait, what is that? It's a project file star. Oh shit, okay. I thought that this was a ref footer. But it's a project file star. That's not very good. Oh, excuse me. Because this auto deduces to project file star, and then here, when we construct a new one, this just goes through operator t star, which converts it into a raw pointer. Oh, my voice. Just give me a second. Okay. Anyway, so this thing here returns a non-null ref footer, but it gets converted into a raw pointer and assigned here, and then this thing will get immediately destroyed. So that's not very good. And I feel like there's no particular reason not to just simplify this and return a ref footer instead. So I think that's what we'll do. Like the main reason not to return a ref footer is because this will churn ref count a little bit. But I do like being able to write like this. Alternatively, we could like do like this, right? I'm thinking like which one is more explicit. Maybe we'll just do both. Be a little bit explicit here. Or no, auto is fine. Okay. Yeah. So now we should be allowed to open something like that. And you can see it goes right here. And unlike our project member files, this guy has the full path. And it just works. That is very, very cool. Wait, I can't turn off word wrapping or line wrapping in the UI? That seems like a feature we should have. Come on. Okay, so I like this. Let's commit this. HackStudio. Add a simple open files view. Instead of files disappearing after you open them, after you switch to something else, we now keep track of them in a little list view below the project tree. To return to a to return to open to return, you can return to your any previously opened file by activating it in the open files list. That's pretty neato. Let's add line wrapping toggle, because that's a bit weird that we didn't have that. I guess where does that go? Does that go in the edit menu? Where do these guys put it? Put it edit, advanced, text wrapping. I kind of feel like it's a view thing, but maybe edit is more appropriate. So let's put it in the edit thing. Or should this be like a function of the text editor. No, let's put it in the menu. Edit menu, add action, create checkable. I have to look up what we call this in our text editor. Line wrapping, yeah. And here comes our callback. So how do we find all the editors? We have a current editor. I don't remember how this works. Current editor. We call current editor wrapper. Oh, we have all the editor wrappers. That's good. So then we can iterate them. For and let's remember what's an editor wrapper. It has an editor, great. And the editor inherits from GUI text editor, perfect. So set line wrapping enabled is action is checked. I feel like that should do it, but we'll see. So a little wrappy action and poof. Wait. Oh, yeah, we need to make sure that has the correct initial state as well. So it does work. That's good. Wait. Create checkable. Oh, that's a bit annoying. Like the fact that when you create a checkable action, you can't specify the initial state. But maybe, I mean, yeah, it's not such a big deal. We can just move it out. Line wrapping action is that. Set checked is I guess we don't necessarily have an editor at this point. This is pretty early, isn't it? Or maybe, oh, actually, we might already have an editor. You know, let's just see if that works. If it stops working at some point, we'll immediately discover it, and then we can deal with it then. Okay, so editing with line wrapping enabled, and poof. Poof. That's cool. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and add a little separator here to the edit menu, just for that little aesthetic boost. But the last video was really fun to be in Serenity the whole time, so I'm really pumped to improve HackStudio to make it nicer for next time. So I think I'm gonna be doing a bunch of work on just making this a better coding environment, because there's like a lot of really low-hanging fruit of stuff to improve. So this was one of those things that I wanted to have, and now I'm happy that we have it. And I think I'm running a little short on time, so I'm gonna cut myself off here. But we did some nice stuff. We added the open files list and made it possible to toggle the line wrapping. Let's see, forgot to check the separator. Look at that, separating those things just as intended. line wrapping on off from the edit menu. Cool. Yes, this is the end of today's video. So if you made it this far, then I thank you for watching and for hanging out. I hope that you saw something interesting here. And I am personally quite excited about getting back into the spirit of working on HackStudio. I know I put it aside for quite a long time. I don't know why, but I guess I don't know why. But now it's fun and interesting, so that's always what I try to do. Whatever is fun and interesting, right? And here we are. So thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.